or something.
Let's go ahead and let's get started.
Ooh, I'm ready.
Woohoo! All right. Last we left our creatures of the night. Adam was in the midst of frenzy. Jack came to keep things under control before falling to it himself. Together, Jack drags Adam to the bathroom, and Jean and George are both starting to take in the exhibits themselves.
Uh-oh.
Jack. Give me 3 adjectives real quick. What's going to go down?
Well, you know what's going down.
I am going down.
Jokey, fun time.
All right, then let's go ahead and roll a strength roll.
Oh no.
Alright.
Are there people in the bathroom with them?
Does it matter?
I mean,
It wouldn't matter, but
are they running
not
through me?
presently, no.
Thank God.
All right, Adam, go ahead and take 3 bashing damage real quick here. After several minutes, there's blood. There's blood on your suits, blood on your shirts, blood on the walls, and plenty of bruises to go around.
Damn.
That much blood? I thought vampire didn't bleed easily.
You took the touch of life, I think, didn't you? Or maybe that was everyone else.
I
That's a good
don't
point.
remember.
Yeah, I did. I used Blossom of Life.
Yeah.
No, I think I did. Right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they do bleed.
Only if they use Blush of Life.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I was saying, but
Yeah. But there's a little bit of a mess. And of course, you're both now stuck in the same bathroom stall.
I'm not that fat.
Yeah, but there's not much space, and it's really awkward to like turn yourself. You know, you gotta.
I'm going
And
to
more
use-
importantly, there's blood.
I don't think it's impossible for Jack to get stuck in any physical location.
I'm going to use 2 vitality real quick to heal myself.
And
Okay.
make frenzies again.
No,
But
I'm
of
an
course,
everyday.
due to your bane, you still have the appearance of being a bit beaten up.
Yeah.
Ow. Poor Adam.
And Jack is gonna go storming out of the bathroom.
Blood and all?
Yeah.
All right, blood and all.
Well,
You
it's not like.
out like trying to deflect attention.
Well, for one thing, real quick. I mean, blood and all. It's blood like he just got into a fight with somebody. And blood like, hey, there was a murder in the bathroom. Blood and all. It's like flecks of blood, I assume.
Yeah, flex and some of it on your hand.
Yeah, that's fine. I think my hands are a bit bruised, too, from beating on them. But no, storming out of the bathroom like, shit, I've got somewhere to be storming out. Like, I'm about to leave the building.
All right then.
First, though, Sarah in my path.
Sarah is out there. And she looks like she's waiting. Sarah, Fitz is returning to you. Fitz is crawling up your hand, and you see Jack approaching. Fitz has it with him a golden heart-shaped locket, kid-sized.
Ooh, very nice. I'm gonna give Fitz a little pat on the head and say, "Good job, buddy." And I'm going to place him protectively in my pocket
Mhm.
as Jack approaches and says, "Hey, everything okay?"
Jack's not going to stop moving, but he's gonna put a firm hand like on your back and do that sort of "come on, we're moving" sort of thing. He's gonna say, "Come with me."
Okay. Promise me I won't end up like Adam.
Come with me if you want to leave.
You,
Yeah, no.
you, of course, see and smell the blood on him.
You got something on your face there, buddy.
Got a little red on you.
You got red on you.
He's not really gonna be. He's not gonna be talking. It's more
It's
of
not
an
blood.
escort maneuver.
It's not blood, it's vitae.
No, actually, this would just be blood. I would not have been beating Vitae out of you. That's not an ability I have.
Yeah,
Oh.
beating the VT out of you is like a high
Control
order
his blood
power.
out.
Our blood in the vampire system is vitae, so
No, you have stagnant blood in you as well.
Yeah, some
Right.
stale blood comes out.
Yeah,
Okay.
from what I recall reading, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I am not the expert here, that the blood that you leak out of you if you get injured is not the Vitae that you're using to stay alive.
That's correct.
Yep.
Vitae is basically
Okay.
filtered out of your blood and put into your body the moment you drink it.
But yeah, Jack is going to, like, solid hand on your back, lead you out of the building. Something that should also be noticed by now is that Jack's skin is, like, a different shade than normal.
Mhm.
Like, imagine that you held your hand under, like, say somebody splashed you with boiling water. What your skin might look like 10 minutes later.
Oh. Ugh.
Do we see what's going on? Do we see Jack going to Sarah and trying to lead her
yes,
out of the
Guntram,
building?
you observe this going down, and I think Thomas is the other spectator at the moment.
Yep.
You've seen them
yeah.
go to the bathroom, you've seen Jack rush out.
With Sarah, right?
Yes.
Are they going immediately?
Jack definitely seems to be trying to leave as soon as possible.
I just simply ask Thomas. I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. Should we follow them?
I'm worried about also what happened to Adam to see if he's
Well,
okay.
Adam,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and do some wits resolve just to see if you notice all the blood to clean off.
With
And we'll see how the
composure.
attempt goes. Yep, wits composure.
I mean,
And I guess you could roll an extra blood potency, I think. You have Bloodhound, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's
that lets
just-
you add that in, don't
No, it's just I can get information from the blood just by smelling it, as if I've tasted it. Like I could tell
okay.
if someone were, yeah.
Okie doke. With 2, though, you managed to identify most of it and at least turn it into water stains instead of blood stains. Of course, looking straight in the mirror, you can see some of the damage. You see some of the bruises, and I think you're missing a tooth at the moment.
Motherfucker.
Oh, wait, there it is on the floor.
So I guess Thomas turned to Guntram that, okay, I'm gonna check Adam in the bathroom to see he's okay. You can go with them to see what's going on.
Yeah, how about you check on Adam?
Yep.
And I'll keep an eye on those two, and we'll meet here again if everything is fine, right?
Yeah, and try not to look at the exhibits too long.
And
No,
just as a time note,
figured.
it is now approaching midnight.
Oh, I thought we got here at 10 o'clock.
You did. You've spent a few hours socializing, talking, and doing
Been
things.
2 hours beating up at him.
Things.
It's quite a session.
So in that case, I'm gonna use obfuscate and keep a distance, but walk, follow Sarah and Jack.
And you hear
Alright.
you hear the distance behind you. Thomas, where did you go? Your date.
Well,
Or Guntram, I forget what name you gave her.
I gave her Thomas Hobbes as my
yeah, Thomas Hobbes. So
Has
Thomas and
anybody seen Thomas Hobbes? I don't know what to do when I'm left alone.
Well, luckily, that's why obfuscate is so incredibly fucking useful.
This chick is so needy.
Just walk away.
Well.
So you're following Jack, and Jack, you're going straight to your car, aren't you?
Yes. Of course, I wouldn't notice Guntram, so no reason to stop and address him. So I will unlock my car, back seat rather, and gesture for Sarah to get in.
Sarah's going to raise an eyebrow, but she's going to obey the tall, beet red man.
Not beat red. Again,
Well-
not the scene of a mass murder. I literally just hit him a few times.
Yeah, but you said you were red in the face.
No, I said he's like, okay.
Like boiling water red.
I'm imagining more of a reddish white.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, like
Not-
10 minutes after the
Not
fact.
arguing with the red-faced man.
I'm not an Indian.
Oh my god!
You're a lobster now.
Congratulations.
That's okay. The lobster power gives him a defensive shell. It's cool.
So Sarah asked, am I allowed to ask where we're going?
She could ask that, but I would have closed the door by then to get around into the front seat.
I mutter, guess not.
Guntram, are you hopping in?
I wonder if I can. This is one of those big ass fucking SUVs, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It is a small conference room.
It's bigger
The
than
thing
a
is-
Humvee.
Because the thing is, if I hop inside, I have a chance that he might realize that I'm there because obfuscates one stops working when you're at a place where you shouldn't be.
Yeah, a place where you're not expected to be. In this case, yes, if you hop inside, it would stop working.
What would I have to roll if I want to jump on top of the car?
I'll let you climb on top easily enough, but we'll see how well you hang on if you want to do that.
You're gonna really regret that Jack has no driving skill.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see. I'm just gonna climb on top of it and try to hold on. And I'm actually gonna try to look through that window and see if I can grab.
Windows
Sarah's
are
attention.
tinted.
Wait, does this thing have a skylight?
It does, but it's also super thick, so...
Alright.
It's not a skylight as much as it retracts. Most armored vehicles don't have retracting windows, but that's one of the benefits of this one. But also, all the windows go tinted, unless you turn it off. And without any reason to turn it off.
Okay, so I probably wouldn't notice a large object on top of the vehicle.
Nope.
Alright
In
then.
that case, I'll just keep myself obfuscated and we'll see how this goes.
Oh
No.
dear.
Oh
Alright,
dear.
so let's do the car scene. Jack, you got the car, you're leaving. Where are you going? What you doing?
Jack gets in the front seat. He lowers the divider between the two sides. He looks up at Sarah in the rear view and says, "Find me a criminal."
Okay. Any particular preference?
You ask, all he does is starts the car and begins moving.
Alright then. So she's gonna look up on the sex offender database. For nearby, yeah. Cause that's a thing, apparently. Let's see how many dots come up.
Okay then. Let's go ahead and do just checking the database and looking around. Let's do in computers, and it's not a hacking role. This is public information in the sex database.
Mm-hmm.
The sex database.
All
Yeah.
sexiness is documented within a 100-mile radius.
Oh god. Wow. Apparently this is a very, good area that we're in.
Or-
It's not really a residential area. It's sort of entirely office buildings, museums, and of course the Galleria.
To be fair, though, I asked Sarah to find me a criminal, so she has the entire city database. She's just bad, is what I'm seeing.
Hey,
Bad. She's
Hey.
not very
Oh
good.
no, she totally has one like a 2-hour drive away. You know, through traffic, down the city, lower section. It's just gonna take a while to get there.
all right.
It's not convenient.
Well, we're in the city. Recent gang activity. I'm gonna do a
Alright.
search for that.
I'm gonna go with int streetwise on that one.
All right.
You do have a computer and you are hacking, but this is mostly understanding how they communicate and what they're talking about.
Would she not also get a bonus from the equipment in my,
This is true. This is a 4-dot vehicle with how many dots of computer tech, I wonder? I'll throw you 2.
Since this takes a while, I actually have a change of plan.
Well, you are on the
Yeah.
roof of the car. I'm gonna make you
Yeah.
roll real quick for that, and we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna spend a willpower because I want to find this criminal for Jack.
Alright.
Because I feel like it's either him or me. So, intelligence, streetwise, +3, +2 for the equipment bonus. So that's a +5 together. There we go.
Alright. You go ahead and browse through social media and Twitter, and naturally, you find wave after wave of people posting about their own crimes that they are actively doing.
What
And a few
idiots.
of them do not, in fact, scrub the location data off of the very pictures they are taking.
All right. I am finding the closest one, and I am forwarding that to Jack's GPS.
I mean, you have an interface right back there. You can put it in yourself.
Well, yeah. But does it show up for...
Oh yeah,
you,
the
I
back
guess?
seat
Okay.
has an independent GPS from the front seat. That makes sense.
Hey, hey.
You know, in case the back half of the car breaks off and decides to
Unlike
drive
Sarah,
itself.
I don't know how technology works sometimes, okay? Unlike Sarah.
Who also
So you
sometimes
are-
doesn't know how technology works.
So you are trying to find the closest. Jack, how are you driving, like, when you're just circling around waiting?
Like normal. Like a normal fucking person.
Well, I mean, like, are you just, like, going around residential cruising at, like, 20 miles an hour? Or
Yeah,
what?
no. Yeah, I'm not doing like figure eights at 60 miles an hour if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, this is entirely a question of, like, Jack's personality. What does he do to bide time in the car while driving?
He's
Alright.
driving slowly, but enough to keep in constant motion. You know, so like there's a red light way up ahead and there's traffic somewhere, he'll detour, but he wants to keep in constant motion so that when something comes up, he's ready to keep moving.
Alright. Guntram, roll
Yes.
me stamina athletics.
Well, I just said, like, basically, because this was taking a while, I have a change of plan. I was like, you know what? Instead of staying on this car, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off the car, make a mental note of his license plate, run to my own car, and see if I can just tail him that way.
Okay. So same thing. Let's just do stamina athletics. You're getting off while it's trying to move, changing your plan, and figuring out what to do.
Okie doke. Okay, stamina.
This is
plus-
mostly a don't fall flat on your face roll.
That's totally fine. Fuck, I'm almost out of willpower. I'm not going to use my last willpower for that. Phew.
Hey, you got a whole 1. You're not the least physically fit person in the room.
Oh, he does.
Not yet, anyway. So you hop off the car. Nobody has quite noticed you. You take a quick little peek at the license plate, and Well, it's unlikely you'll even see a car similar to this outside of, say, the Mafia rolling by.
That's fair enough.
And you rush straight over to your car.
Yep,
I take it you're going to tail them.
that's the plan.
All right. And Sarah, you're trying to lead Jack to the nearest crime.
Yep.
All right. You have a picture from Twitter. A person with a nice bloody bat, a darkened alleyway, and a nice little pool of blood behind him. And he's just holding up like devil horns and making faces at the camera. And it
Oh,
looks like
great.
he's still taking photos. Lol, got him good. Didn't even put up a fight, Jake. Was gonna show mercy, JK. No, I never show mercy.
Did he just say mercy?
I know, I'm a terrible person.
He's terrible at texting too.
It's a typo on there. That's exactly how it transliterates.
That's probably one of the first couple of comments. Guy beaten to death. Did he just say mercy? It's the internet, man.
So we drink our kofefe, and then we'll continue with the story. And but you manage to guide Jack to the alleyway just as another picture is posted, and you can see him getting nice and close to the victim, holding up the victim's bludgeoned, bleeding head,
Oh no.
and just like trying to contort it into faces.
Yeah, this dick deserves it.
Jack, you're driving up and you open the door. Right?
I opened the door.
I want you to roll for frenzy. You smell it.
I haven't gotten out of the car yet. I didn't open
Oh.
the door. I did not say that. You did.
I know. Well, this was asking for confirmation, and then they were just silent.
Well, yeah, sorry. I was checking my computer temperature, so it was... Apparently that's a screen that my push-to-talk button doesn't work on.
Interesting. All right, then.
Yeah, no,
So,
I would
mean,
pull
you just sit
up,
in the
but...
car and stare at it.
Well, no, because the first thing I would do is have to reach back through the separator to grab my bow in my quiver.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Let me go to the frenzy page. So you reach out to pull your bow and quiver, and then step out.
Well, I would open the door, but after I open the door, the next thing I do is activate the bolt lock system so Sarah can't get out.
Fine by me.
Or conveniently, so nobody can get in after I close the door again.
Also fine by me.
Naturally.
And then I step out, and then roll for frenzy.
Yes, let's go ahead and roll through a couple of these.
So
Let's
I'm a
see,
little
here we
lost
go.
here. Are we still on the parking place, or is this like?
This is a different area. You are coming up right behind them. This is
Okay.
a section much lower down.
Horrible murder being committed right in the parking lot.
Let's go here. Let's see. You are starving, so that's going to be -4.
Bestial. That's -2.
Mm-hmm.
Do I technically have temp? Actually, I have bestial twice. Is that true? Or can I only have once?
I think just extended.
Okay. And
You don't have it twice.
am I tempted or am I not tempted? I was confused on that.
You didn't resist the painting, so you aren't tempted.
Okay.
And you're insulted by a superior, you're not threatened. Everything else is looking good, I think.
So -6.
With just -4.
-6.
-6, yes.
What's the roll again? Composure and resolve, or?
Yeah.
I think so. Dang it, I just closed that page.
It's composure plus resolve.
Yes.
All right.
Drum roll.
Oh no. Okay,
That would have been
That was a
chance die.
chance die, and that counts as a dramatic failure, then, doesn't it?
But one thing I did notice with Roll20, there's a little bug here because when you make a sheet roll, and it actually should be a chance die, what it actually it doesn't actually roll a dice because if you look at the macro, you don't see any results. So in that
Well,
case,
fine
yeah, there
then.
it
I
goes.
passed. How about that?
Oh, that's good.
Holy shit!
I re-rolled it as a chance because I saw what he was saying while he was saying it. So
and miraculously, you succeed. You are in control.
but
As you just
Holy fuck!
see the bright red pool of blood, the dead victim, and of course, of someone with his back turned to you, camera held up, taking selfies.
But to be clear now, I actually now have the tempted condition, right?
Yes.
No, because it wasn't related to the paintings.
Huh? But every
This would
time you
be
resist
frenzy.
frenzy, you get tempted.
Yeah, and that
That's how
builds
it
up
works.
every time you resist, right? If I'm reading
Yep.
that rule correct? Okay, so I am tempted now for having resisted frenzy.
Okay, then. Alright. So what is Jack gonna do?
He is going to pull out his... Real quick question. I don't recall, because this hasn't happened to me very often before. You can feed from a dead body, right?
Yes.
I know it's not as
Within a
tasty.
short period.
It's not as tasty. I don't really give a shit about that. Okay,
It's only if it's fresh.
called shot to his head.
Alright then. Let's just go ahead and make it.
That's -3 or -5? -5 is a heart, right? So -3 has to be the head.
I'm checking. I think it might be -5.
Unfortunately, I had a quick cheat sheet for this before, but I have that open on a window that I had closed when I restarted my computer, so unfortunately.
Yeah, I got my cheat sheet here though. Specify target head -3. And I would be -5.
Alright, attack roll normal, -3, but I have a specialty, so -2. Oh shit, wow, I just had a heart attack there for a second. Loud banging noise like an explosion behind me. No, it's just my fan falling off its desk. It's like, damn it,
Oh,
what the
thank
fuck
God.
was that? Alright, so -2. You know what, I'm full on this, so I'll throw in the willpower. So, +1, right?
Yep.
10 damage. Is he alive?
Definitely not.
7 fucking
There is
damage.
There would be an arrow sticking out of his head if it didn't go straight through and into the stone wall behind him. He immediately slumps over on top of his victim.
Do I get to see all of this?
Yes. This
Alright,
is
well,
a
I'm
public
just gonna-
space. You are
I'm just
obfuscated.
gonna stay in my car and watch. As long as he's not gonna do shit to Sarah, I'm just gonna sit in and watch.
Question.
Yes.
In the time it takes for Jack to step out of the vehicle
hmm
and can Sarah just shoot a real quick message to the guy? Something snarky like, should have turned off your GPS, asshole.
Absolutely.
So it's the last thing he sees.
Wow.
His eyes flutter to his cell phone in his last moments. And
Oh, yeah,
Jack,
like,
you can almost hear him mouth the words,
Like Zoolander 2. Two-lander. That's literally happens in the first couple of minutes of that movie.
Ooh, nice.
I did not see that, the second one.
Yeah, no, Justin Bieber gets killed in like the very first beginning of the movie, and with his dying breaths, he finds the perfect pose and everything to take a dying selfie.
Amazing.
But yeah, no, I will take all of his vitae.
Alright then. You go ahead and drink down 7 points. And he is most assuredly dead afterwards.
Doesn't this count as murder?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Isn't that a breaking point?
I murdered a murderer.
Still
Sure.
murder.
But two wrongs don't make a right either.
No, they make a left.
Oh my god.
High five, touche. That's a good one.
That's actually a good question. Does Sarah need to make a roll for being complicit in this guy's murder, even though she feels 100% okay with this guy getting what is coming to him?
Yes. Being remorseless about the murder is in fact a qualification for losing humanity.
Also, Sarah knew
Well-
what she was doing when she was driving Jack there. Not driving, she led Jack there.
Yeah, she did. She totally did.
The
she's
question is,
not
what level do I
surprised.
make this? I'm thinking 4, but maybe it counts as 3. Impassioned killing.
Possibly.
Actually,
Maybe.
there's no difference in the dice that warrants. So,
Okay.
2 dice base and then +2 for your touchstones existing.
Alright, so 4. Let's see what we get.
So,
If I could find the right window. There we go.
good.
Haha, nope.
Can you willpower a humanity roll?
Nope.
No.
Rip.
The first
Together.
time Jack fails.
Together, you both feel happy and excited that you murdered this guy. One less guy off the street. Good riddance.
I would like to take a bane.
Alright. In that case, it will be a bane for impassioned killing. This wasn't perfectly premeditated or anything. You kind of did it spur of the moment.
Yes, I just have to get back to the bane section.
Yep. And I'm just gonna check out and see if there's any other things that happen once you lose humanity here real quick.
Your character lets go of some of his mortal attachments and moves towards monstrosity. In addition to losing a dot of humanity, gain the bestial, competitive, or wanton condition, as he revels in his selfishness.
There you go. Congratulations, you have another day of bestial, Jack.
Well,
And
done
Sarah,
that.
you get one too.
Alrighty.
And you get a
Or
bit-
actually, it's relative to your own beast, isn't it?
I guess.
What is Sarah's?
I mean, bestial is accurate. I mean, she just did, more or less commit a murder.
Mhm.
Competitive, maybe, but no, bestial makes more sense to me.
Yeah, it's technically not set in stone, but okay. Sarah will also grab bestial for this scene.
Okay.
Let's see. And does just risking the detachment also give a beat, I believe?
Yep.
Yep.
Woohoo.
Okay, so grab beat as well. And on the side, Guntram is not involved with this. He just watched it happen.
Okay, that's good.
All right. So there's one more victim on the street tonight. And you're feeling a lot better now, Jack. You're feeling absolutely pumped.
How long did it take to get here?
I'm gonna say about half an hour.
Okay. So, because we got a half an hour to get back to the place whose name I do not remember.
The
The
Gotham
gallery?
Galleria.
Yes, we have a half hour to get back to the Galleria.
Does that mean Thomas gets to see Adam and his bruised state?
This is true. Unless Guntram wants to do anything to interfere.
No. No.
You're not gonna
Absolutely not.
step out of your car and confront the deadly bowman?
No. I'm not gonna do that shit right now. I'm just gonna sit here, pretend that my car is empty and locked. Luckily I have tinted windows. I'm just gonna pretend. I'm gonna wait for them to disappear, for Jack and Sarah to disappear,
Okay.
and then I might perhaps. Are there other criminals left there, or is it just that dude that got killed?
It was just that one.
In that case, I'm just gonna wait for Jack and Sarah to disappear, and then after they're well and gone, then I'll go back to the gallery as well.
Okay then. So you guys will both end up back at the Galleria at around 1